Hey everybody, welcome. This is another bonus episode. This is a feed drop episode. This will be an episode of somebody else's show that I thought would be interesting to you. I will get to describing it, but first, there are a couple of announcements I want to make now that it's sort of the new year. I know there was an episode last week, but we didn't really make any announcements then, so I thought I'd let you all in on some stuff right now. For people who aren't on the Discord or follow us on social media, you may not have seen these announcements, but they're all quite fun, so I thought I would repeat them here. First of all, for Escape This Podcast, these bonus episodes will continue every week until the 31st of January, which will be the first episode of the new season. So there should be a room written by Danny. We're getting right back into escape rooms on the 31st. So I hope you enjoy all of these bonus episodes until then, but that's when the new season starts officially. Solve This Murder is also coming back soon. There is a new mystery being released for Solve This Murder on the 26th of January. So that's when that whole new mystery will start. Part 1 is coming then. And I'll even let you in on the name, The Actor's Assassination. Start making your guesses now, I suppose. The other thing that we're bringing back, which we haven't really done properly for a while, is our streaming on Twitch. So for people who have been around for a while, you probably have seen some of the stuff we used to do on Twitch. We played through every single Nancy Drew puzzle adventure mystery game, and we had so much fun with it. But when we finished all 30-something games, we sort of let it peter out a little bit. But we're back every weekend on Saturday morning our time, which is Friday evening in the US. We are playing puzzle games. Right now we're playing through Seventh Guest, a old 90s puzzle classic. We're also streaming the day after our Sunday evening, which is sort of a middle of the day Sunday if you're in Europe. So a good time for Europeans to come in and join the stream. And we've been playing and lately we've been playing a puzzle game there called Escape Academy, where we solve a whole bunch of little escape rooms in a strange school for escapes. It's very the lore is very weird, but we've been doing that. It's been a lot of fun. And you can find all that at twitch.tv/playthisgame_live. And finally, another big project that we're working on that you may not have seen announced anywhere is we are writing for a new puzzle game. If anyone out there ever played The Case of the Golden Idol, we played it and loved it. It's this beautiful indie puzzle murder mystery sort of game. It's fantastic, very unique way of playing, really well crafted, and we liked it so much that we bugged them until they got us on to help write the sequel. So we are on the writing and puzzle and mystery design team for the new game that's coming out later this year. The best thing you can do if you want to keep up to date, jump on Steam and wishlist it. Search for Rise of the Golden Idol and check it out and find out all about this game. It should be a lot of fun. We're having a lot of cool things happening in the development of it, so go and check that out, and when it comes out, you can play it straight away, and then try and guess which ones we wrote and which ones we didn't. So those are all the big sort of announcements. So I'm going to leave you with a fun episode this week. This is a friend of the show, Jay Borsom. You may remember her from one of the episodes of E.T. I think the Extraterrestrial Test Site was the name of the episode she was on. She has a new show. She's very much a trivia person, but she has a new podcast where she has guests come on to play this fun word game. It's similar to games like Taboo or Articulate, if you've ever played things like that. One person has a lot of words the other need to guess, and the other person tries to guess them. I'm not going to go so far into the rules because they're covered in the episode. But check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a new show that I think will be fun for a lot of people who listen to this. I think if you enjoy our show, you'll probably enjoy this. And if you really enjoy it, well, tomorrow there's a new episode of Verboten being released, and Danny and I are a team on the show. So if you enjoy this, go and check it out. It's a great way to follow up, and if you like the format, you'll love it even more with us on an episode. So go and check that out tomorrow as well. There's a link in the show notes, or you can just Google Verboten. But either way, I hope you enjoy this episode. I'll let Jay take over and introduce her show.
Recorded live and transmitting from the basement bunker at the heart of the LK Nation in Chicagoland, this is Verboten. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Verboten, the game show that promises to entertain you in 30 words or less, or it's free. Once again, I'm your hostess, Jay, serving in the very enviable position of getting to stare at these four beautiful faces for the next couple hours of recording. Let's introduce you listeners to those faces in the best way possible with mouth sounds. Starting first, hailing from Gurnee, Illinois, good friend of the network, Luke Leavenworth. Luke, how you doing tonight? What you drinking? And tell everybody just a little bit about yourself.
I'm doing great. I am drinking. There's a really kind of bougie gourmet place down the street from us called McDonald's. I am drinking a melted frozen Coke, which tells you exactly what kind of week and day this has been. So I don't know what kind of Foley we're going to get out of this, but let's see what we got. Maybe?
That worked.
All right.
I love a good Scottish gastropub, so thank you for shouting out local favorite out there in far northern Illinois. The best thing about Gurnee, Illinois is I know that I'm almost in Wisconsin when I see the giant roller coasters.
It's pretty great.
Are you a big aficionado of the theme parks? Because there is, for people outside the area, there is a massive one in Gurnee, Illinois. Six Flags, the Illinois version, Great America, is out that way.
Yeah, Great America was awesome until we moved here. And that's like all we did every night. And so the amount of times that I go anymore is pretty small. My wife and my kids go there quite often and take advantage of our proximity.
Well, very nice. The important thing is you get to spend all the money and not have any of the fun.
It's exactly right. Yes.
Joining you in tonight's endeavor, hailing from a little closer to my neck of the woods in Bolingbrook, Illinois. That's actually my birth town. David McDermott. David, how you doing tonight? What you drinking? And of course, tell everybody just a little bit about yourself.
I'm doing pretty well. Tonight I have some Screwball peanut butter whiskey and a little grape Mistel for a nice little PB&J drink.
Very nice, yeah.
And I'm a engineer in the Chicagoland area. Most of my free time's D&D or trivia, so all around nerd.
Yeah, I think that's going around a little bit in this recording. You're going to be in fine company. So our first team tonight, Luke and David, have you had an opportunity to think over a team name for tonight's adventure?
In terms of like a name that we felt strongly about, there wasn't one, but due to his engineering and my teaching high school math, we settled on something rather mathematical, but also pop culture related, which we settled on Have Merson, which is a Full House and math reference, which you get lots of.
Oh, that is a prime choice math reference too, Luke, let me tell you.
Well done.
Thank you. There is a small but non-zero amount of the listenership that will get that terrible math joke, and a large, loud percentage that is going to send comments with the letters F, J, and M in some form or fashion. Let's send it over to the other side of the table and meet our second team for tonight's game. Hailing from Louisville, Kentucky, we're going to start with a good longtime friend of mine here in the trivia space online, Asha Youssef. Asha, how you doing tonight? What you drinking? And of course, tell the folks at home just a little bit about yourself.
Hey, my name is Asha. I'm a fifth grade math and science teacher. I am drinking what I believe was referred to on episode 1 as hot sugar water because I've been talking a lot today. So I have a little bit of tea with maybe a little bourbon in it, but I can't remember.
Oh, no, once you put the bourbon in, it's not hot sugar water anymore.
Oh, there you go. That's
to be fair, it was just sweet tea that I had the issue with all the way back in episode 1.
Gotcha.
I think our friend Tim referred to it as diabetes in a cup.
Yes.
Speaking of sugary drinks, the place I get mine from, their owner has taken great pains to join us tonight, and I am so unbelievably happy to be able to introduce y'all to her. Hailing from Shorewood, Illinois, it is none other than Dana Bucksbaum. Dana, how you doing? What you drinking? And please tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
I'm doing pretty well. I am drinking Cayman Jack margarita. Let's see what I can do here.
Think you're doing just fine with that one, yeah.
With that. Yeah, so I'm a co-owner of Critical Grind Board Game Cafe in Shorewood, where we are honored to have Jay host trivia, spooky trivia, and nerdy knowledge trivia, and then Blood on the Clock Tower, and I love Jay, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, Dana, I love you too, and you'll be happy to know that 2 of our friends from the Blood on the Clock Tower community were on the previous episode.
Ooh, fun!
I know. So we're absolutely shouting out my home away from home in your humble abode. As far as me, it wouldn't be me without the bottle of Siesta Key spiced rum. This comes all the way from Sarasota, Florida. Good news, I have 6 of these, so popping this isn't going to be a problem for anybody. Cheers. And before we get into the game, I'm going to throw it to past me to give the listeners and our players just a quick refresher of what we're doing tonight. Here's how the game is played. 30 words are chosen before the episode as the target words for the entire game. In round 1, each team tries to guess all 30 words. One player gives one-word clues to their partner, and correct answers are worth up to 3 points based on the number of clues given. If an illegal clue is given, or the word isn't guessed correctly after 3 clues, it's worth nothing. In round 2, the words are shuffled. Teams switch roles and go through half the word list each, but each clue giver is restricted to using a total of 30 clue words for the entire round. Correct guesses are worth 4 points each, with any unused clues worth 1 bonus point each at the end of the round. In round 3, I will step in as the clue giver and will give a single clue for each word in the reshuffled list to the team that's behind in points at that time. That team gets 1 chance to guess the word for 5 points, but if they're wrong, their opponents can steal the points with the correct answer. Oh, and one more thing. Once a clue is given for a word, it is verboten and cannot be used again for the rest of the game. The team with the most points after 3 rounds wins. And the game is just that easy to play. It is just that easy to host, except I make it difficult because sometimes I forget to do very simple things like ask our second team what their name is before we start. So, Asha, Dana, what team name did y'all come up with tonight?
I was saying that whenever I hear the name Dana, it reminds me of the movie Ghostbusters, so we decided to go with There Is No Asha, Only Zool.
But you are here.
Well, I tried to go with there is a Dana and no Zool, but
Oh, there's a Zool, I assure you.
we tweaked it a little.
So, tonight's game pits Have Mersane against There Is No Asha, Only Zool, and what I hope is a fantastic one. We'll find out together as we get through it. We're going to start round number 1 here in just a second, but first, I will have to ask Asha and Dana on behalf of There Is No Asha, Only Zool, to find their way into the comfortable but silent corner of my basement that is the isolation booth. You would be so
See
kind.
ya.
Bye.
All right, and we have sent There Is No Asha, Only Zool into isolation where I hope they're comfortable and where I think maybe you hope they're a little uncomfortable for competitive edge reasons. Have Mersane is going to be our first team in the driver's seat here. Luke, you have been randomly determined to be the clue giver for round 1, which means, David, you will be guessing all of the words on our 30-word list. Of course, roles will switch in round number 2. Luke, are you ready to go?
Phew, let's see. We'll find out real quick.
And David, are you ready to go as well?
Absolutely.
All right, then let's get things started. Luke, you can fire away as soon as you see the first word come through on your screen. Good luck to you both.
Abraham.
Lincoln.
Yeah, I don't know what else you'd give as a first clue there, but you're absolutely right for 3 points and off to a good start. Next up.
Can.
Soda.
Metal.
Tin.
Other.
Aluminum.
There you go. And yeah, other works there in context. You're fine. 1 point there, and you are 2 for 2. Let's keep rolling.
Lick.
Popsicle.
Mouth.
Tongue.
Couple of ways you could have gone on that. I'm glad you went tongue for 2 points.
Schindler's.
List.
Fantastic clue for a 3-pointer right there. Number 5 coming through right now.
10.
Decade.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Very simpatico here. I love it. You are 5 for 5. Keep it rolling.
Racquetball.
Court.
Sport.
Tennis.
Harvard.
Squash.
Pulling it out there at the very end for 1 point. Nicely done to have Mersane. Next clue is through for you, Luke.
Feral. Feral.
Cat.
Savage.
Wild.
There you go. Picking it up for 2. You haven't missed a step yet. We're on word number 8.
Shuttle.
Ship.
Launch.
Booster.
Vessel.
Spaceship. I couldn't remember if that was one word or two words.
That was my fault.
I mean, it could go either way. Danced around it there a little bit. Rocket.
Rocket. Oh, no. Yeah.
But that's only your first miss. There are still plenty of opportunities for points as we send your next word through right now.
Precise.
Accurate.
Perfect.
Flawless.
Right.
Correct.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Didn't get there either, but again, a great set of clues on what might be a tough word. Exact was what he was trying to get you to there, David. Next up is word number 10 for the round.
Holy.
Cross.
Person.
Priest.
Patron.
God.
Should have started with patron.
We've hit a little bit of a wall here
we
with
have.
a third straight miss. Saint was the word
Saint.
there.
Oh, patron saint.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't hit the way you want them to. Next one hopefully plays a little better for you.
Suds. Suds.
Soap.
Pop.
Soda.
Bath.
Bubble.
Yeah, that'll pick it up for a point. I totally understand where you went off those first
I
two
did
clues
too.
as well.
That's-
Unfortunately, Suds has a multi-definitional kind of issue there with pop. But you are back on the positive side of things. Word number 12 is coming through right now.
Wealthy.
Rich.
Medieval.
I'm gonna go with Lord.
Similar.
Duke.
You wanted to go a little broader in that case. Noble was the word.
Noble.
Yeah, we're approaching the midpoint. You still have plenty of opportunities to drive that score up as your next word comes through.
Server.
Waiter.
All right, we're back.
And that's how you pick them up. 3 points there. This coming up is word number 14.
Wanda.
Cosmo.
Jarvis.
Marvel.
Sight. Sight.
Vision.
We were about to nerd cred revoke on that one, David.
Yep.
But you picked it up for a point. You are on word number 15 right now.
D6.
Dice.
Yeah, that'll do it for 3. We've had clues like G8 or G6, excuse me, before, and a couple other alphanumeric ones. They're fair game because they're used like grammatically and linguistically as a single word, so I'm fine with them. I do not want to be a linguist. That's why I ask people who are linguists to check my rules. But we're at the halfway point. 23 points on the board, still up to 45 on offer as we move into the second half of the round for you. Good luck.
Stopper.
Plug.
Wine. Wine.
Cork.
Yep, absolutely right. And those were the right 2 clues in combination to get you 2 points as we move on to the next word.
Stubbed. Stubbed.
Toe.
You know, it wouldn't be me if there wasn't something like that on the word list for 3 points. Nice job, gentlemen. Next word is up.
Shirtwaist.
Hem.
Sweatshop.
Factory.
There we go.
Yeah, grabbing it there for 2, and Luke showing off some trivia skills there with an old reference. I won't go much into it just in case it shows up in later rounds, but if you know, you know as we move into our next word.
Igor. Igor.
Dracula.
Monster.
Frankenstein.
There you go, picking it up for 2 points. Well, we're recording this about a week before Halloween, so I decided to add that one in as one of our proper nouns for this set as we move into word 20.
Guideline.
Rubric.
Law. L-A-W.
Rule.
Yeah, that'll do it for 2 points. I like how you threw the 10-cent word option out first. Just didn't work out this time. Next word is through for you, Luke.
Probst.
Survivor.
Yeah, let's go.
3 points for Have Mersane on that one. Next up in line.
Bing. B-I-N-G.
Search.
Rainier.
Mountain.
Fruit.
Grape.
Another miss there, regretfully, on cherry.
Cherry. Yeah, okay.
8 words remain in the round for you.
Gigantic.
Huge.
Yeah.
That's a 3-pointer. Makes up for that last one. Next word is up.
Video.
Game.
Website.
YouTube.
Yep, that's the one we needed for 2 points. 6 words remain.
Godmother.
Fairy.
Good.
And that is a 3-pointer with 5 words to go. You're at 45. Let's see if you can get as close to 60 as possible.
Criminal.
Hoodlum.
Slick.
Con man.
Surface.
Ice.
Changing tack there about midway through, unfortunately, I
know.
think was the issue. Smooth was the word he was looking to get
Oh,
you to.
yeah.
4 words to go. Good luck.
Lima.
Bean.
There you go.
Yeah, I could see David going, wait, is that how you pronounce the one thing or the other thing?
Yes.
Make sure I don't act a
Precise.
fool here. 3
Yep.
points there. 3 words remain.
Yank.
Pull.
Yep, and that is 2 straight 3-pointers. Penultimate word for the round is coming through now.
Silverback.
Gorilla.
Nice. Way to close it out.
Very
Yeah.
nice indeed. That's 3 straight 3-pointers. Can you sweep the end? Your 30th and final word is through now.
Trudeau.
Alex.
Country.
Canada.
There it is. 2 points, nothing to sneeze at there, as you finish the round with 56 points out of a possible 90. Luke and David, you ended up getting 24 words right, only missed on 6 total. And you had, at quick glance, 12 3-pointers, which
Atta
is
baby.
heckin' impressive. Nicely done for Have Mersane. As we bring back There Is No Asha, Only Zool, we're going to flip-flop positions and see how they do on our word list. As we have flip-flopped our teams, Have Mersane is now in isolation. Did you leave the place nicer than you found it?
Absolutely. Always.
Why? The spider webs were there on purpose. They were aesthetic.
They were Halloween decorations, my bad. Oh,
Sure, they were.
So were the bodies.
they were Thanksgiving decorations.
Well, the bodies. Well,
don't know.
this is our 6th recording, but it's our 7th episode. That explains the bodies. So welcome back to Asha and Dana. There is no Asha, only Zool. Asha, you're going to be sitting in the clue giver's chair for our first round. Dana, you will be giving guesses. Any final thoughts before we get things underway?
Nope.
I don't think so.
We'll find out together, won't we? All right, ladies. Good luck to you. Asha, you can begin as soon as you see the first word come through. Good luck to you both.
Okay. President.
Lincoln.
You had options and you picked the right one right out of the gate for 3 points. Nice job, Dana. Next word is through.
Foil.
Aluminum.
2 for 2. I have no worries about this team already. Third word is making its way through right now.
Lick.
Lollipop.
Mouth.
Tongue.
And 2 points there, nothing to be ashamed of. For the record, same exact clues your opponents gave for that word. In that order. Word number 4 is through for you now, Asha.
Check.
Money.
Tasks.
List.
Yeah, that'll do it for 2 points, and you are off to a fine start. 10 points after 4. Word number 5 is through for you now.
Years.
Age.
10.
Decade.
There you go. That one took 2, and there's no shame in that for 2 points. Word number 6 right now.
Gourd.
Pumpkin.
Spaghetti.
Squash.
There you go for 2. Y'all are doing fantastic. You're 6 for 6 right now. Next word up.
Oh, way to jinx us, lady.
Oh, I know my role.
Crazy.
Insane.
West.
Florida. Oh, east.
Okay, I don't normally jump in the middle of rounds, but I just need to understand something. Dana,
Yeah.
what exactly is Florida west of?
You
Cuba?
know.
Third and final
It's
clue
east.
whenever you're ready, Asha.
Alright.
Cowboys.
Pass.
That was
Sorry.
a bad clue, but I'm blaming it on Jay.
Everybody knows when I'm on podcasts, I get a little wild.
Should drink stuff. That's
Yeah, she did.
Let's see if you can take it back with this next word.
Spaceship.
alien.
Raccoon.
Guardian.
Name.
Rocket.
There you go for 1 point. I could see Asha in her head there going, let's find out what kind of nerd Dana is and let's hope it's the right
That's
kind of nerd.
exactly what I was thinking.
Good news.
The
Dana's
perfect
an
kind.
enormous nerd. We are on to word number 9.
Precise.
Exact.
And
Well
that is
done.
exactly right for 3 points. Killing that one. You are currently at 18 points. On to word number 10 here.
Sinner.
Saint.
Yeah. For 3 points as well, making quick work of the first third of the list. 20 words to go, and the next one is through for you now, Asha.
Gum.
Chew.
Blow.
Bubble.
That'll do it for 2. There's no shame in using 2 clues in this round. Trust me. Next word is up.
Barnes.
Noble.
Fantastic clue for 3 points on that one. This is my second attempt at seeing somebody guess that word, and that was the right clue. I'll let you say it. Next up.
Server.
Restaurant.
Deliverer.
Runner.
Restaurant.
Food.
Rare miss for there is no Asha, only Zool on that one. Waiter was the word that she was trying to get you to. You were dancing right around it the whole time, though. Don't feel too bad. Almost at the midpoint. This is word number 14.
Sea.
Ocean.
Hearing.
Sense.
Look.
Observe.
Still kind of right in there in that space. Vision was the word that time around. This right here will be word number 15.
Square.
Game.
Nintendo.
Throw.
Rubik's. Because I throw it when I can't figure it out.
I was thinking, I shouldn't have led with a cube because that was too limiting.
How about cubes, plural?
Dice?
Yeah, I think that was the big issue, was going with cubes singular. Dice was, in fact, the word, but you've got another chance to get real nerdy about it in round 2, Dana. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're at the midpoint. You have 26 points on the board right now. There are still up to 45 points remaining. Take it away for the second half whenever you're ready, Asha.
Wine.
Drink.
Screw.
Cork.
There you go for 2 points, and we have ridden out the hard times there, as it were. Next word up.
Foot.
Shoe.
Piggies.
Toes.
It's just toad singular, but I don't care about that. I obviously, famously don't care about that. 2 points. Well done. Next word up.
Cheesecake.
Factory.
Yeah, for 3 points. Nice combo there. Let's hit word number 19.
Monster.
Frankenstein.
I think we should point out that the doctor was really the monster.
I know, but I didn't have parentheses.
And the doctor was Frankenstein, so nice job for 3 points.
Expectation.
Great.
Guideline.
Rule.
Yeah, there is no Asha, only rule for 2 points there. Unfortunately, none of the other words, I think, are easy puns for your team name, so we're just going to have to power through these last 10 or so.
Probst.
I don't know what that word is. I'm sorry.
No problem. Loan.
Mortgage.
Survived? Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry, that's a important clue. Because the word is survivor, we can't allow you, obviously, to use the form of the word. But that's okay. I'll let you educate during the break as to why probst works, because I don't want to take any options off the table for round 2. But your next word is coming up now.
Fruit.
Banana.
Pit.
Cherry.
Yep, that's the one people think of with a pit for 2 points. 8 words remaining.
Large.
Giant.
Giant.
Big.
Enormous.
Huge.
Yeah, it is in fact huge for a point. You have just broken 40. You're at 41 right now with 7 words left on the list. Asha, it's yours whenever you're ready.
Streaming.
Watching.
Videos.
Netflix.
Website.
YouTube.
That's the one for 1 point. You've got 6 words remaining.
Tinkerbell.
Berry.
Yeah, 3-pointer there gets you really close to making up that deficit. 5 words left.
Silky.
Smooth.
And if you just keep getting 3 points, this game's going to be real easy for you. Nice job, Dana. You are 8 points behind your opponents with 4 words remaining to end the round.
Father.
Parent.
Lima.
Bean.
Yep, Bean is there for 2 points. I think you may have misheard that first clue. It was fava.
I did hear that wrong.
You can always ask for a clarification or a spelling if you need on these. It's an audio medium. I get it. 3 words left.
Push.
Shove.
Opposite.
Pull.
Yeah, pull for 2 points there. You're 4 points off the pace with 2 words to go. Here is word 29.
Primate.
Monkey.
Bigger.
Gorilla.
Yep, that'll do it for 2. And to end the round, your 30th word is there.
Toronto.
Canada.
And that is a 3-point answer to end the round for There Is No Asha, Only Zool. With 57 total points, you ended up landing 25 of our 30 words.
Nice.
There was the one
Way
verboten
to go.
clue and 4 misses, unfortunately. And you had 10 3-pointers, so
Wow.
not too shabby there.
Well done.
We're going to bring back your opponents so we can give a quick recap going into the end of the first round. And as we extract Luke and David from isolation, we've got both teams in front of me so we can end the round and let everybody know that the round belongs by the thinnest of margins to There Is No Asha, Only Zool, who lead 57 to 56 over Have Mersane going into our first break. We'll see you on the other side for round 2 here at Verboten. And welcome back. So we move into round 2 of this very tight game. Have Mersane currently trailing by 1 point behind There Is No Asha, Only Zool 57 to 56. But here, gentlemen, is your opportunity to make up some ground as we move into our second round, where every correct answer is worth 4 points. You have 30 total clues to work with on your half of our 30-word list. And any unused clues will count as bonus points, 1 apiece at the end of the round. So with that out of the way, we're going to have David in the driver's seat this time around. Luke, you're going to be guessing clues. And boy, I hope you remember some of the words on the list, because the more you do, the better this is going to go for you. David, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And Luke, how you doing?
Oh, my stomach is in knots. My memory is trash. Let's see how this goes.
We'll find out together. This is the round, by the way, where the verboten list really comes into play. So, David, make sure you're looking at those clues. You can't give those clues or any forms of them, or the word will be disqualified. Otherwise, sky's the limit. Best of luck to you. You are ready to go as soon as you see the first word come through.
Minnesota.
Oh, no. I need another word. I'm sorry, David.
Hockey.
Wild. Sorry. Yes.
Nope. I was setting it up for 2.
Yep, two clues is not a bad average here in this round for sure. You picked up 4 points either way, and your next word is up.
Drag.
Pull?
Yeah, and round 2 can go as easy as that. 4 points there. You're on word number 3.
Grog.
I need another word.
Ape.
Gorilla?
Yep, gorilla is correct there for 4 points as well. And I feel like I might be wrong on this, but I thought it was Grod.
Grod, gorilla, grod, probably.
Fun fact, I wasn't getting it in any direction.
I wasn't going to worry
Perfect.
either way. Fair enough. Next word is up for you, David.
Angel.
Is this saint?
It sure is for 4 points, and you still have 24 clues to go as the next word comes through.
Tennis.
Squash.
Yeah, it took you a while to think through that one, but you got there for 4 on the clue, David. Well done. Next word is up.
Bottle.
Cork?
Yeah, cork is correct as well. The clues get weirder, but you got a much more limited option space to work with, which is the nice thing. Next word is up. You have 22 clues to go.
Massive.
Huge.
Ooh, I don't know if I can accept huge.
I'm
Huge.
sorry.
Yeah, you're fine for 4 points.
That was ill-advised just for all sorts of reasons. My
as
apologies.
a general standing policy, sure. 4 points is 4 points, though, and you're good to go. You have 21 clues remaining. You're about halfway through the list, as this is word number 8.
Play.
I'll need another word. I'm sorry.
Button.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah, right 2 clues there for sure. 4 points. 19 remaining. You are past the halfway point on the list now.
Doctor.
Vision?
Creation.
Oh. Frankenstein.
Yep, Frankenstein is there for 4 points. You have 17 clues on the board.
Food.
I need another word. Sorry, David.
Bringer.
Okay, what did I say? What was the word? I think the word was waiter because I said server.
Yep, waiter is correct for 4 points. You have 5 words to go and 15 clues to get there, so you're in pretty good shape here.
Roll.
Is this smooth?
Craps.
Dice.
Craps completely left my brain. I'm like, that would be an easy
it's a great
single
clue.
clue.
Yeah. No, it's
Just
okay.
disappeared from my brain as I was trying to figure it out.
You got there nonetheless for 4 points. You have 4 words remaining, 13 clues to use.
Oh.
See, when you have the confident face and then you say the word and I got nothing for you, another word, please.
Knife.
Oh, knife. I can get a third word, right?
Correct.
Are we talking exact? Is this exact?
It is exact.
Oh,
and I was
gee whiz.
wondering there for a hot second what you meant by O. I'm like, is it O, the letter, O-H, O-W-E? Is it E-A-U? What the heck connects to exact? And then you said knife, and it all sunk in. Exact, O, knife.
Ooh.
A tough one to get.
Oh, I don't like those connector clues so much if I
I
say
know,
that.
I know.
Oh, man. But yes, makes sense now.
You've got 3 words left, 10 clues. Good luck.
Taste.
Tongue.
Yeah, tongue is correct for 4. You've got 9 left and 2 words to use.
Double.
I need another word.
Baseball.
Bubble?
Now, bubble is correct. All right, with 1 word left for your half of the list, you have 7 clues to get there. Bring it on home.
Tin.
Oh, that was one of your guesses, but that's not verboten because that wasn't a clue. So this is aluminum. Yes?
Yeah, that's how it works. Only the clues that are given are verboten for the word, and you have figured out the meta there. 4 points on that one, bringing it home. You went 15 for 15. You didn't pass. You didn't give any verboten clues, so you picked up the maximum 60. You will also end up with 6 bonus points at the end of the round. You currently have 116 on the board as we bring your opponents back in for their half of the list. And we have brought There Is No Asha, only Zool back in for their run at the second half of our word list. In this case, Dana, you're going to be giving the clues. Asha, you're going to be guessing. Remember, every correct answer is worth 4 points. Any remaining clues you have left of the 30 that you start with will earn a bonus point at the end of the round. So it's more important to get the words right, but it is also important to try to minimize your clue use. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll fire away.
Ready?
Okay.
All right, then your half of the round starts as soon as you see the first word come through. Good luck to you, ladies.
Eyes.
Vision.
Vision is correct, and a good start as we move on to word number 2.
Stem.
Cellular? That wasn't one of our words.
Top.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Pass.
All right, we'll pass through that one. The word was cherry, but you still have 27 clues to work with and 13 words to go.
Time.
Decade.
Decade is correct, and you're making up a little bit of that lost effort here. Next word is through.
Creamy.
Smooth.
There you go, pulling it out there after a couple seconds of thought for 4 points. I'm like, ooh, that is a fun clue if she can get there on it. Next word is through. This is word number 5.
Command.
Rule.
Yeah, that'll do it for 4 points as well. Word number 6 is making its way to you now.
Maple.
Canada.
Yep, absolutely there for 4 points. Ladies, you have 23 clues remaining. You have, I believe, 9 words left.
Pixie.
Berry.
Let's go ahead and make that 22 clues remaining and 8 words left.
Logs.
List.
Honest.
Oh, Lincoln. Sorry.
Yep, Lincoln will get you there for 4 points. Only took 2 clues, so you got 20 to go. You are past the halfway point here. Next word is up.
Baked.
I don't know.
Green.
Beans.
Yeah, being there for 4 points. You have 18 clues remaining. There are 6 words left now, so in pretty good shape.
Book.
I don't know.
Honorable.
Lincoln? Oh, I already said that one. Sorry.
Royalty.
Noble.
Yep, Noble is correct there for 4 points. 3 clues. A little bit of a callback clue there. I'm curious if the word booksellers would have done it for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It might not have, but
Yeah, it's hindsight for sure.
yes, definitely.
Next word coming through right now for you, Dana.
Pedicure.
Toes.
You are ladies after my own heart after that. 14 clues left, 4 words remaining on pretty good pace here. Next word is up.
Blast.
Rocket.
Nice way to lead her there for 4 points. Final 3 words coming up.
Show.
Case?
Reality.
Oh, Survivor.
There you go for 4 points. You still have 11 clues in the bank. You are almost through as word 14 for you comes up now.
To do.
List. I thought of that too, and I was like, I think that's 2.
No, there's a big old hyphen in there, so you're fine for 4
There is
points.
a big old hyphen.
Your 15th and final word of the round is up now. You have 10 clues at your disposal.
Warehouse.
Factory?
Yeah, and I was wondering after that long pause what we were going to
Oh.
get.
That was hard.
But that got you 4 points and put an end to the round. So there is no Asha, only Zool. The bad news is you got 14 of the 15 words. So 56 points there. The good news is that you left 9 clues on the board. So the score appears for now to be 116 to 113 in favor of Havmersane. But once I add the bonus in, 6 points for Havmersane and 9 points for There Is No Asha, Only Zool, you will see that we have ourselves a big old tie.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Whoa.
122 points apiece going into our third and final round right after this. And we are back and ready to go for the third and deciding round in this, the closest edition of Verboten we have had so far, as Havmersane and There Is No Asha, Only Zool are neck and neck at 122 points apiece. Now, normally when we get into round number 3, where I step into the clue giver's chair, the team that is behind at any given point in the round will be the team who guesses first. However, in the event of a tie, I do have a mechanic built in, and it's called randomness. So I will let you know There Is No Asha, Only Zool. You have been randomly selected to start this round. However, bear in mind, any time in this round that the score dead heats again, the random function will jump in. It's entirely likely we will need a showdown after 30 words. I will explain how that works and why we need one if and when we get there. But for now, all you need to know is I have pre-selected 30 clues, 1 for each word. When you're in the hot seat, your team gets 1 guess at it. If it's correct, awesome, you pick up 5 points. If it's incorrect, your opponents get an opportunity to steal for 5 points on a guess. You are allowed to pass if you are so inclined. That way you don't take an option off the table for your opponents. Otherwise, it's a little bit anything goes here. So I do want to remind all our players and our listeners at home that I am obligated to give clues that fit the words. I am not obligated to give clues that you will get.
Great.
Thanks.
You have been warned. So
It's super kind.
look, I will defend every one of my clues. You may not like them, but I will defend them. 30 words away from determining tonight's victors. We're going to start with There Is No Asha, Only Zool in the hot seat. Good luck to you. Good luck to Havmersane. May the better team win. And we're going to start this off with the first word, where my clue for you is BuzzFeed.
I got list.
List is correct for 5 points. Nicely
Nice.
done. BuzzFeed
That was a good
is
one.
nothing but listicles, unfortunately. Have Mersane 5 points down, so you're in the hot seat. Your clue for this word is premonition.
I think I got it.
Go for it.
Vision.
Vision is absolutely right. There is no Asha, only Zoo. It goes back to you. It is a tie game, but your next clue is Burlington.
Ooh, factory.
Factory is absolutely right. Well done. I hemmed and hawed over that clue. I'm like, do I go industrialist? No, I decided to go with coats.
Fashion's always the way to go. Fashion. I bear quotes.
Abner saying to you, clue for the next word is Vimeo.
I got it. Is this YouTube?
YouTube is correct. I'm really proud of y'all. We are 4 for 4 on this. Have Mersane, in a tie game, you will retain the hot seat on this next clue as randomly determined. Your next clue is Brobdingnagian.
I think I have it. And I'll drop the impression this time. This is huge.
It is one of my favorite words from Gulliver's Travels. The huge people are called the Brobdingnagians, and the name has stuck in very nerdy trivia people spaces. There is no Asha, only Zool. Now 5 points back. Your clue is Garcia.
Ooh, cherry.
Cherry is absolutely right, and we have just gone back and forth in this tie game. There is no Asha, only Zool. It stays with you. Your next clue is young.
I think I got decade.
Decade is incorrect. So have Mersane, you have an opportunity to steal 5 points here off the clue young.
I was looking for David's confident face and I didn't see it.
I've got a guess. It's not a good one. Squash.
Squash is incorrect as well. It's pronounced Frankenstein.
Oh, I almost gave that as a clue too. Oh.
Young Frankenstein there. Have Mersane, it is still a tie game. You are in the driver's seat on this next clue, which is Donna. No guess in time. I will give the steal opportunity to There Is No Asha, Only Zool in that case off the clue Donna.
I don't have anything.
I don't have anything.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
And no guess from either team on this. That is my second straight whiff. Any Doctor Who fans in attendance tonight?
No.
David's
That's not my
nodding
nerdum,
their head.
sorry.
Donna Noble.
Oh, deep.
Too deep of a cut for me. I know Donna the character, not the last name.
Donna Noble, one of the more recent companions, and in fact coming back for the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. There is no Asha, only Zool in a tie game. You're in the hot seat for this one. Your clue is rain.
Noble.
Noble is incorrect. It was our last word, for what it's worth.
Oh, yeah.
Have
You just said
Mersane a
that.
chance to steal here off the clue rain.
Go, David, go.
Can I take it?
Yeah.
Rule.
Rule is correct. It's Reign, R-E-I-G-N, just in case people didn't figure that out audibly. You're allowed to ask for spellings.
Yeah.
I'm not obligated to volunteer them. There is no Asha, only Zool. It's a 5-point game. You're in the hot seat off the clue Kapoor.
List?
List, I'm sorry to say, is incorrect. Have Mersane, your chance to steal off the clue Kapoor.
I have a very bad guess.
Do it.
Canada.
Canada is incorrect as well. I'm watching Dana right after
Dana got it,
the
like-
steal opportunity happened, just screaming inaudibly. Dana, do you want to tell us what this is? Because I think you know.
It's bean.
It is Bean. Anish Kapoor is the artist slash D-bag responsible for Cloudgate, known affectionately in Chicago as the Bean.
Good thing none of us live nowhere near there.
Of
I
course.
don't.
It wasn't
I don't know about you
rough
guys,
days
but-
today. What are you talking about?
I might as well be in Wisconsin, you guys.
Look, those 5 points are only available if you're not Anish Kapoor, you don't associate with Anish Kapoor, and to the best of your knowledge, Anish Kapoor will not earn them.
That was
I mean, I should
incredible.
get points for not knowing that.
Back to you. There is no Asha, only Zool in a 5-point game. Your clue is Twinkle.
Barry?
Barry is incorrect. We'll
Got it.
send it over to have Mersane for a steal.
I've got it. I've got it. This is toes, right?
It is, well, it's
Oh.
toe singular, but yeah, for
Thank
5
you.
points there. Sometimes the clues can fit more than one word. That's kind of the fun that I get to have. It is a 10-point game now, as Havmersane leads 147 to 137, but there's still over half this round to go. There's no Asha, only Zool. Your next clue is Elmo. No guess in time, unfortunately, so Havmersane a chance to steal off the clue Elmo.
I believe that would be Saint.
I believe you would be correct
Oh,
for
what a
5
pull.
points. Saint
What a
Elmo
pull.
and
Nice
his
job.
namesake Fire. There was a period of time where I could be your man in motion. This is not that time. There is no Asha, only Zool, now down 15. 3 straight will tie it up. Your next clue is Summer.
Squash.
Squash is indeed correct for 5. Nice pull, Asha. Now a 10-point affair. The next clue coming through is Toe. No guess in time from There Is No Asha, Only Zool. Havmersane, an opportunity to steal 5 points off the clue Toe.
TOW as in pole.
That is correct, and that is correct
Oh, baby.
for 5 points. It is now 157 to 142. We are right at the halfway point. There is no Asha, only Zool in the hot seat again. Your next clue is Ireland.
I don't have anything.
And again, no answer in time, so a steal opportunity for Havmersane off of Ireland.
Can we go with Cork here?
You can for 5 points. Cork, one of the better-known counties in the nation of Ireland. A 20-point affair now. There is no Asha, only Zool. Still plenty of time to make up that ground, though. There are 15 words left. Your next clue is Hog.
Wild.
And Wild is absolutely right.
Nice.
Nice job picking up 5 there. Let's see if we can string a few together here with your next clue. Geese.
Canada.
Canada, I would allow. Canada, a little bit more. You are correct. That is 2 straight. Now a 10-point game. Your next clue is polyhedra.
Dice.
Ooh, dice. Yep.
And dice is absolutely right. I'm very excited that the person who owns the Board Game Cafe and has the dice tattoos got that clue. 162 to 157. Fortunes can change that quickly in our third round. For 4 in a row, your next clue is identical.
I don't know.
No
Oh.
guess in time, so an opportunity to steal for Havmersane off of the clue identical.
This is exact.
It is exactly right for the 5-point steal. Yeah, if you have an identical copy of something, it is exactly the same. 167 to 157, there is no Asha, only Zool. Back to you off the clue, Rocky.
Survivor.
Little hesitant there, but correct for 5. Nice job, Dana.
Good grab.
Yep.
Well
Yeah, the
done.
Rocky soundtrack famously features the song "Eye of the Tiger" by Survivor. 5-point game. There is no Asha, only Zool. With 10 words to go, your next clue is aughts.
Decade.
Tried to find one that wasn't overtly a decade, but you figured it out. And we have ourselves a tie game again with 9 words remaining. It is 167 all. Havmersane, the randomizers decided you're in the hot seat for this one. Your next clue is burst.
Bubble.
And bubble is absolutely right. So again, 1 word separates our teams. There is no Asha, only Zool. Your clue is mercury. No guess in time, sadly. So Mersane can add their lead off of correct answer here. Mercury is your clue.
Get it, David.
I believe this is going to the periodic table, and aluminum is the answer.
I'm sorry to say that is incorrect. I like your logic. Just didn't work out here. Mercury is on the periodic table, but it's also on the car lot where you might find some Lincolns
Lincoln.
nearby.
I got it in like second 7 after.
There is no Asha, only Zool. Still in the hot seat here. Your clue is Santana.
Ooh, smooth.
Yeah, it is.
Because you're so smooth, my friend.
I thought of
and
that as
not
a clue when
affair.
it was my first round.
That's Smooth by Rob Thomas of Matchbox 20 and Carlos Santana. You put some respect on their names. 6 words left in this tie game. There is no Asha, only Zool. Remains in the hot seat. Your clue is monsoon.
Nope.
And no guess in time there, so have Mersane with a free opportunity at 5 points off of the clue monsoon.
Jay, you're so wonderful. This is Gorilla, right?
This one is Gorilla. Nice job. Famed wrestling commentator and one-time wrestler himself, Gorilla Monsoon. 5 points as there is no Asha, only Zool. I gave you different nerd references when it came to you.
That was excellent. That just felt
See,
so
get
good.
you a girl that can do both.
I didn't say
right?
a word.
5 clues remaining. There is no Asha, only Zool. Your next clue is French.
Tongue?
Yeah, there's a couple different ways that clue
Ooh.
works. I was thinking of the much dirtier one, so nicely done there. We are getting right down to the wire here. There are 4 words left on the list. It is an even score at 177 apiece. Have Mersane, you are in the hot seat by virtue of random decision. Your clue is dumb.
This would be waiter.
Y'all are very confident in these guesses, you know that? Correct, though, for 5 points. There is no Asha, only Zool. To tie it back up, your clue is toast.
Sorry.
And no guess in time, so we'll send it over to Have Mersane for the steal off of the clue toast.
Oh, this hurts. I don't want to give away an answer that would be left. I got nothing.
I have nothing either.
And no guess in time from either team. I haven't had the chance to sample it yet, but I know it goes to a good cause. Critical Grind Board Game Cafe is one of the few places outside of Australia that will offer fairy toast.
Yeah,
Just never get that.
we have a fairy toast.
I have some friends from Australia who occasionally send me things, and thankfully they've never tried to send me toast. We are very close to the end of this game. There are 2 words remaining. There is no Asha, only Zool. Kind of in a precarious position here because you're 5 points back. If you don't get this word right and Have Mersane steals, that's essentially the ball game. If neither of you get it right, word 30 is necessary to force a tie. Yeah, if we move on to the 30th word, it's going to be precariously close. So, your 29th and penultimate word, there is no Asha, only Zool. Your clue is element.
Aluminum?
And aluminum is correct. So we are 29 words through the list. It is a dead heat game. Randomness would decide who would go here, and they would have the first crack at an overall victory in an otherwise tied game. I don't like that.
No.
So we're going to go to a special showdown early and just completely screw off. Word number 30, which I'm sure at least one of you has figured out by process of elimination, is rocket. My clue, by the way, was Richard, if that would have helped. So here's how the showdown works, and the first time we've had one for a dead tie. I'm going to pick a random word that has not been used all episode. I will stay in the clue giver position. I will give clues 1 word at a time. When you think you have a guess, go ahead and buzz in by saying your first name. That guess will be on behalf of your team. If it's right, you win. If it's wrong, your opponents will get an immediate opportunity to guess. And if it's right there, they'll win. If neither team is right or neither team guesses, I will continue to give clues for the same word until somebody lands it. All right, I believe our guests all understand the state of play and the stakes here. A random word that has not appeared in this episode is in front of me right now. Remember, buzz in with your first name. First buzz in I hear gets it. If your partner buzzes in, that locks you out, obviously, until the next clue comes up. With that said, good luck to both of our teams. Your first clue for the showdown word is join.
David.
David, what is your guess?
Mary.
Mary is incorrect, so there is no Asha, only Zool has an opportunity to win here.
Combine?
Combine is incorrect as well, so I'll give a second clue. Again, names on buzzers. Your next clue is pair.
Luke.
Luke for the win.
Bluetooth?
Bluetooth is incorrect. There is no Asha, only Zool with an opportunity to win right now.
Link?
Link is incorrect as well. I will go on to a third clue then, and that clue is Engaged.
Luke.
Luke for the victory.
Mary?
Mary is incorrect. There is no Asha, only Zool for a chance.
Connect?
Connect is also incorrect. Your fourth clue is 2.
Luke.
Luke, once again, for the victory.
Couple?
Couple is correct.
Ugh.
And the win goes after a
Well done.
long, hard showdown to have Mersane. To couple two things together is to join them. I'm trying to remember the clues. A couple or a pair,
Pair.
an engaged couple, and then, of course, 2 tends to be the number associated with couple. So congratulations to have Mersane, who ultimately wins 187 to 185 over a hard-fought opponent in There Is No Asha, Only Zool. So commiserations to you. We're going to get out of here in just a minute, but first I want to give Have Mersane an opportunity to kind of steal the spotlight here. Luke, we'll start with you. 30 words to say anything you would like to say to the listeners, plug anything you'd like to plug, promote, shout out, etc., etc. This time is yours.
National Diaper Bank Network. Keeping families covered in Waukegan. Never thought Gorilla Monsoon would be my Donna Noble.
Very well said, Luke. Thank you so much for joining us. I would love to have you on again. And that applies to all 4 of our guests, including David. This time is yours. 30 words or less. Anything you'd like to say or plug?
Great. I'll plug Red Cross. If you can donate blood, platelets, plasma, whatever. I know not all the clinics are super accessible to everyone, but if you're close to one, like I am, try and set up a time to donate.
All right, I gave you about 35 on that because that's a very worthy cause, but well done. Congratulations again to Have Mersane. Let's send it over to the other side. I, of course, want to hear from our other team. Asha, we'll start with you. 30 words, anything you would like the listeners to know or hear.
On TikTok, follow the hardest working woman in trivia, Muffy Morocco. Wait, no, that's wrong. Jay Borsom. My bad.
Fun fact, I also follow Muffy Morocco on TikTok, so no
Liquid
problem
Courage
there.
with a K.
Muffy Morocco, absolutely worth the follow. She is an amazing pillar of the community. Recognized game there. Thank you so much, Asha.
You're welcome.
And Dana, final shout outs, plugs, promotions. The time is yours.
If you're ever in the Chicagoland area, come out to Critical Grind Board Game Cafe and visit and come hang out, because it's a good time. And you'll probably see Jay there.
I absolutely agree. Dana knows more than most that if I'm not at home and I'm not out being the hardest working woman in trivia that isn't Muffy Morocco, I'm there usually kind of fapping around and getting my social life back. As for me and mine, I'm, of course, the sole honcho of Liquid Courage Entertainment. Linktree, just look up Liquid Courage. It's got all the things. It's got the World Trivia Federation. It's got my new TikTok. It's got all our socials, links to my Twitch channels, live shows, things like that. And of course, on behalf of the PTE Network, you can find all of our stuff in the usual places, including ptebb.com. Which is where the network currently resides on the web. If you're in a position and are so inclined to support us, editing sucks. Please allow for me to hire an editor by supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/PTEBB. But I think that's all I have to say until next week. On behalf of the fine folks here in the network, and of course from Verboten, I've been Jay.
I've been Luke.
I've been David.
I'm Asha.
And I've been Zool.
And we'll see you next time.